If you were interviewing you, what sort of questions would you ask you if you were interviewing you?
Well, job interviews are such a random process, aren't they? They're not very reliable. Research has shown that. It's quite difficult to get the truth out of a person. So the first thing is just to get them chatting, just get them telling stories, because then you see the real them. So I wouldn't say something like, what are your top 3 success qualities? Or where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Or something like that. I don't think I would ask that. I think I would say, what excites you? What do you love? What do you love doing? And I think I would say, and similarly, and if they told me about something outside work, I'd then say, what about at work? What do you like best about the work you do at the moment? I think I'd want to ask them positive questions, because if you say, what don't you like, or what's your biggest fault, or something like that, then a good person's going to struggle to answer that, really.
Yeah.
I would also say, what have you read recently that you enjoyed? Because I do think that's a real test of finding out about that. I think I might also say, what would you change about the way we run our business? Because it'd be interesting to see whether they've done any research, because we know that people who are keen to do a job perform better when they get there.
Yep.
So, and if they're keen, they would have at least looked into if they go, I don't know, I don't even know what you do, don't give them a job. So they need to be keen. And if they're keen enough to really be proactive and have thought about it, if they say, well, I've looked into the company and I'd restructure it and I would combine these countries, or I would have a lower price product to go with the 2 expensive ones, or something like that, or I would put the prices up because you just don't charge enough. Yeah. That if they've really, I think, what would you change about the way we run our business? That's a bit of a tough question, but if they're a good person, I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.